Hello, my name is Heather Phillips and this is my presentation on autism. Have you noticed that there are more and more children being diagnosed with autism? According to the researcher Brooks, autistic children were welcomed into a special education family in 1991. Also, according to her, she did a study between the 1990s and the 2000s. There was a 13% rise in the autistic children. This study shows that there is a small increase of children being diagnosed with autism. Research suggests that there are multiple causes of autism because of the environment and genetics. Today I'm going to talk to you about the environment is making kids become sick, and secondly, that genetics plays a large role in autism. That brings me to my first point, that the current environment is making kids sick. According to the researchers Josie, Piercy, and Brown, the environmental factors that may contribute to autism are lead and mercury poisoning, alcohol consumption, and drug abuse and smoking. According to the researcher Daniels, the viral infection that a mother may get while pregnant causes an inflammatory reaction in the brain. And now I'm going to show you my visual aid. I did a relationship chart. There are multiple causes of autism. A lot of research today shows that there are evidence that are in the environment that can cause mutation defects of the brain. And they are everyday simple products such as antibacterial soap, flea medicine, and makeup. According to the researcher Philip, we've only found 3% of the autistic children being exposed to these toxins. Also, there are genetics that play a large role. And the researcher Moyer says there are 1,000 genes that are linked to autism, and we've only found 10% of those genes that are linked to autism. And that brings me to my second point, that genetics plays a large role in autism. According to the researcher Rodier, if one identical twin has autism, then more than likely the other sibling will have some sort of autism and has a 90% chance of inheriting it from his or her sibling. According to Salhai, the fathers that are over the age of 35 have a high probability of having a child with autism. All in all, there are multiple causes of autism because of the environment, and genetics plays a large role in autism. The current environment is making some children become sick, and that genetics plays a large role in autism. In time, I really do believe that scientists will find a cure and determine what the causes are. Are there any questions?
Yes, I have a couple of questions. Number one, what is autism?
That's a good question. Autism is a neurological disorder of the brain, and that affects the speech and the social aspects of life.
Okay, my second question is, if I have my first child and it has autism, what's the risk of having a second child with autism?
Yes, sir, that's a good question. According to researcher Rodriguez, the risk is 1 out of 20, which is a 5% chance of having a child with autism.
Thank you.
Thank you.